Hey everybody, thank you for joining my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment if you will. I want to talk about dealing with heartbreak and what to do, and pretty much my personal testimony in dealing with heartbreak and relationships and breakups and stuff like that. It can be really difficult, but it's important to know that everyone has had their heart broke. It's a universal experience. And, there are several different stages of being heartbroken, such as grief, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and then acceptance. And then you can go on to heal. After you accept it, then you can start your healing journey. And you still need to focus on your physical care, such as your nutrition and sleeping properly and taking care of your health and exercising, and your emotional self as well, and like journaling, practicing mindfulness, meditation, yoga, anything that's going to help you really ground yourself and, not dwell on coulda, shoulda, woulda, or woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah. And then, so yeah, you may need social support. You may want to talk to some friends. You may want to speak with a therapist. You may want to get some professional help. But yeah, just know that I too have had my heart broke many a times, and currently dealing with a situation that's out of my control. But this video is for any guys out there or any women out there that need encouragement, and just know that you're not by yourself and that everybody goes through heartbreak and experience emotional damage, emotional distress. Just know that you're not by yourself and that everyone at some point in time has experienced heartbreak or wish that they could have prevented a breakup. And but sometimes it's best, sometimes, like the Most High may know what's he definitely knows what's best for us. So we may not see what the real reason is right here in the right now in the 3D. We might feel sad and depressed and everything, but we just have to know that the Most High has a plan and purpose for all of our lives. So I asked, why would I be put in a position where I'm in love with someone that don't feel the same way about me, or share the same feelings or attraction or connection that I have for them? But at the end of the day, I have to know that it's all going to work out in my favor, and that I wouldn't want to be with someone who honestly doesn't cherish me and appreciate me, and who is not going to meet me on the same page and put in 110%, just like I'm putting in 110%. So in reality, do you really want this person that is not, that is rejecting you, or whatever case may be, or whatever led to you all breaking up? Just really think about that. We just have to, because the first stage is denial. So we tend to be in denial at first when we break up with somebody, and then we may get upset about it, and then we start to bargain, like, well, what if I do this and what if I do that, and then will you come back to me, or whatever. Then if that doesn't work, you may feel sad and depressed, and then you just finally start to accept it. And once you accept it, you start to cultivate your own identity, and you grow stronger and wiser as a consequence, or as a result of enduring that experience. So there is a silver lining in the cloud. So every cloud has a silver lining. So we may think of it as a bad experience, but at the end of the day, it's going to work out in your favor. So you just have to know that it's all going to work out in your favor, and it's all good. And you deserve to be treated properly. You deserve to be treated like the queen, the goddess, or the man that you are. And you don't need to be used and abused and taken advantage of and mistreated. That's not okay. And if somebody's doing that, then they need to be out of your life. As much as you love them, you have to do what you have to do, because it's too nobody has time to go back and forth with anybody and be in something that's not of their highest good or their highest interest. So I don't care how much I love you and care about you. If you want to reject me and reject me and reject me and reject me, that's nothing but that's God's protection. The Most High is protecting me because he knows that I'm too good for you. I'm too good for this person and I deserve better treatment. But if I can't get that from this person, then what I'm doing right now is I'm focusing on myself, doing what's in my best interest, doing my introspecting, healing, being more in tune with my emotional self, and elevating, and and doing everything that I need to do for myself before I entertain another relationship or any connection like that, because relationships can take a toll on you. And after you've been dealing with someone for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and then they're no longer in your life anymore, that can be overwhelming. And it has to be, you might have to take it step by step. You can't just, healing does not happen overnight. Let's just say that you're not going to go from being in love with this person to not caring about them or not having any feelings for them. So, and then you're not going to go from being in love with someone to not caring about them. And even if they're not in your best interest, then you really don't want to go back to someone who is no good for you because you have feelings for them. Let me say that again. We don't want to entertain people, places, and things that do not serve our highest good. I don't care how we feel about them. So that's what I have been guilty of, that going back to bad relationships 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times until the police have to get called. And then it's like, okay, well, you got I got a restraining order on you. I had to go to the hospital and get stitches. So basically now my family is all involved. Like, I would be a fool to go back into this relationship with you after the police have been called, people done been to the hospital, all of this, the damage is irreversible. So at that point, at 2024, I urge and I encourage you all to not let it go that far. Don't let it get to that point where you have to, once you've given a person 3 and 4 and 5 chances to make it right and get on the same page and do what's in your best interest, clearly that's not the person you need to be with. Clearly you could do better by yourself. You honestly and truly can do better by yourself if you are in a bad, toxic relationship with somebody that does not mean you any good. Point blank, period. So yes, this video is about dealing with heartbreak. And there is a book called The Power of Letting Go by John Perkins. And there is another book called Healing the Feminine Energy by Remus Bailey. So I haven't read those books, but they're available on Audible, on Amazon, that, you may need to invest in some books, invest in some information, because the more you know, the stronger you will become. The more you know, the stronger you will become. And nobody can take that from you. So yeah, this video is to encourage you all to know that I'm here for you. This video is to encourage you that time heals all wounds, and that you will be over and beyond this breakup at some point in time. But you have to do what the necessary steps are to heal and address the issues that you need to address within yourself. So you will not be in something that is not in your best interest. No matter how you feel about this person or whatever attachments or whatever stipulations that you have going on with this person, we always have to do what's in our best interest, because you know that we at the Most High is so much on my side. He is going to remove you out of my life by force. If I don't make the choice to remove a bad situation, to remove myself out of a bad situation, he is going to literally remove me out of it. And yeah, so that's why I could get blocked, I could get ghosted, I can block someone, because it's just not, that's not the time right now that I'm on. That's just not the page that I'm on right now as far as relationships go. I'm really still trying to navigate this life, do what's in my best interest. I still have to furnish my apartment. I still have to buy me a vehicle. I still have a lot of things I want to do. I've been, I believe I lost another 10 pounds. Like I've been, I detoxed, I've been eating healthy, just doing everything in my best interest. And I'm practicing mindfulness, and I really don't, I get sad sometimes and I think about someone that I love and care about, but I mean, what can I do? I mean, I can still love you, and I mean, regardless of whatever you got going on, it has nothing to do with me. But at the end of the day, it's not stopping anything. I'm not going to not take care of myself. I'm not going to not go to work. I'm going to pay my bills. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to live my life and be the best version of myself. I don't need to have a man in my life to validate me or to make me feel some kind of way, especially if he's not the right one, especially if he's not bringing what I need to the table as far as support and affection and love and admiration and consistency and loyalty. And if he's not checking out all the boxes, then he literally does not need to be in my life anyway, regardless of how I feel about him. So yes, so letting go and forgiveness it will enable you to rediscover yourself. And so once you rediscover yourself, you will become more stronger and wiser, and you will set boundaries and really become more cautious of relationships. And you will, once you heal and you doing all your inner work, and you taking care of yourself, and you paying your bills, and you doing everything to the best of your ability, then at that point you can choose to explore your options. But now you have set boundaries to where you're not going to walk in another relationship the same way you walked into the other one. So that's what we don't want to do. We don't want to keep repeating the same cycle over and over and over and over again, because that's what happens when people don't take the time out to heal and do their inner work and do everything that they need to do, cross all their T's and dot all their I's. Then they will end up in the same relationship with just a different person. And see, that's why I'm single right now, and I'm not trying to entertain or date anyone, because I do have a bad record of dating guys who are pretty much the same, or it's pretty much because how I went into it. And I clearly did not do my inner work and do everything that I needed to do and take the time out to get to know me and get on every level and heal myself, and so I can show up different. So I'm being honest and transparent, because if I want different results, then I have to do the inner work on myself so I can show up different. So that's why I'm taking the time out right now. And I haven't been intimate with anyone in over 11 months now, almost a year. So, and I'm not trying to, if at this point, I just don't even have the intentions to entertain a relationship or a connection as far as conversation or anything that pertains or is concerning being in a relationship. I don't have the capabilities to get into that zone right now. I'm not trying to explore that option. I'm not trying to explore that zone right now. I'm not even trying to be like, I don't even want to insinuate that it's a possibility that we could possibly be anything, because that's not what I'm trying to do in life right now, because it's more about me doing what's in my best interest, crossing all my T's and dotting all my I's, and doing what and that's pretty much, yeah, taking the time out to focus on myself, mind, body, soul, and spirit, and truly healing myself, and doing everything that I could possibly do to be the best version of myself. So when the time comes, I can date I would have an advantage. I would be in a better position to date someone, because I would be a different person. I'll be the best version of myself when I'm meeting this new person. Yeah. So pretty much this video is for all the people who may be currently experiencing a breakup or a loss of a relationship, or they want someone to text them or call them and they're just not doing it, or you've been ghosted or blocked or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, clearly it's for your best interest, because if a person doesn't want to be with you, why would you want to be with them? Point blank, period. Like, that's the least you could do, is text me or call me, but you can't even do that. So that just goes to show me that you don't deserve me, you don't deserve my time and energy. But just know that you're not stopping anything. You're not stopping my health. You're not stopping my wealth. You're not stopping my growth. You're not stopping my shine. You're not stopping my determination and my blessings. You're not blocking my blessings or anything. So the problem would be if you were actually in my life and was actually blocking my blessings, deteriorating my health, bringing my energy down, wreaking havoc in my life. That would be a problem. So yeah, just think about that. So yeah, so clearly a person is not in your life is actually doing you a favor if they don't want to do what's right in your life. They don't need to be there, because they would wreak havoc and bring you down. So yeah, remember to always keep the Most High first. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment if you will. And remember to always keep the Most High first, and be blessed. Bye.